Good evening, folks. What's up? It's your bro, Richard here. Say, what's up? It's your bro, Richard here. Today's video is now part 3 on the Pagani Huayra. So, part 3 on the Pagani Huayra. And today in this video, I am now doing the next part of the Huayra video, which are the special models. Oh, special edition. Not. Oh, hold on. Sorry, I was supposed to say, whoops. So today I'll be doing the next part of the Pagani Huayra video, which is the model. So the model variant. Sorry, I suppose this is. I'm tired. I'm tired right now. And I got 5 days left until my 19th birthday. Like, wow. That is insane to believe. Like, honestly, 5 days to go. 5 days to go. Come on, like less than 120 hours to go. Because for each day is 24 hours, times up by 5, which is 5 days, you get 120 hours. We basically would do that depending on how many days. Like depending on how many days it would take, or how long you got left, all that kind of stuff. Anyways, today in this video I'm doing the next part of the Pagani Huayra video, which are the model variants. And so far we got quite a few, maybe a bit more, but let's see how I do. So, before I start, make sure you all like the video. Before I start, make sure you all like the video. Before I start, make sure you all like the video. Make sure you all like. So before I start, make sure you all like the video, subscribe, comment down below what you guys think. Hit the notification bell and hit all. So hit all. So you literally. So hit all. Hit all. So you literally want to make brand new uploads. All right. So without any further ado, let's begin. So let's begin. So the model variants is next. Here we go. So let's do it. So far we got there's for model variants we got so 8 different versions. So starting off with the first one is the 8C. Not to be confused with not 8C, sorry. BC, sorry, can't really see without my glasses. Unbelievable. Anyways, yeah. So the first model variant is the BC. Kind of named after like the historic years from like way into the past, like ancient times. Quite cool. Anyways, let's get started. So the first one for the model variants is the BC version of the Huayra. Here we go. So the Huayra BC. So the Huayra BC. So the Huayra BC. The Huayra BC is a track focused version of the Huayra, which was unveiled at the 2016 Geneva Motor Show, or Geneva's Autostyle. That's how it's called in Latin. So that's how it's called in Latin. Geneva's Autostyle. Geneva Motor Show. Yeah. So at the 2016 och det tog så 6% Geneva's Autostyle. So at the 2016 Geneva Motor Show. So 2016 Geneva Motor Show. So 2016 Geneva Motor Show. The car is named after the late Benny Caiola, who was an Italian real estate entrepreneur known for his extensive car collection of Ferrari and other luxury automobile. So he was an Italian real estate entrepreneur known for his extensive car collection of both Ferrari and other luxury automobiles. so born born October 20th. Born October 20th, 1930, in the commune of San Fratello, in the harbor city in the capital of Messina. So it's the harbor. So so he was born in October 20th, 1930, at the metropolitan city. So at the commune of San Fratello in the metropolitan city of Messina, which is also the harbor city and the capital of the Italian metropolitan city of Messina, and it's also the third largest city on the island of Sicily in Italy, and it's also the 13th largest city in Italy, with a population of more than 218,000 people. Well, 218,000 inhabitants in the city proper, and about 650,000. Say 650,000. 650,000 in the metropolitan city. Say metropolitan city. Say metropolitan city. So the Huayra BC is named after the late Benny Caiola. So Benny Caiola, a friend of Horacio Pagani, and the first Pagani customer. So first Pagani customer. It has an improved version. It's like an upgraded and enhanced version of the standard Huayra's 6 liter, so 6 liter twin turbocharged V12, having a power output of 754 horsepower. Says 754 horsepower. Says 754 horsepower at 5,900 RPM, as well as a colossal 1,000 newton meters, 738 pound-feet of torque. Between between 2,500 and 5,600 RPM. So it's a 3,100 RPM difference there of torque. The dry weight is reduced by 132 kilos, which is 291 pounds, to just 1,218 kilos. Say to just 1,218 kilos, 2,685 pounds. Thanks to the use of a new material called, I love his name, carbon triax. It's like saying trial, but taking out the L and putting the X into it, and you get triax. So yeah, carbon triax. Such a cool name. Which Pagani claims it's both 50% lighter and 20% both 50% lighter and 20% stronger. So 50% lighter and 20% stronger. So 50% lighter and 20% stronger than the regular carbon fiber, giving a car a power to weight ratio of 1.62 1.62 kilos, which is 3.57 pounds. So 1.62 kilos, which is 1.62 kilos, 3.57. So 1.62 kilos, 1.62 kilos, 3.57 pounds. So 3.57 pounds per horse. So 3.57 pounds, almost 3.6 pounds per horsepower. The Huayra BC is equipped with a lighter titanium exhaust system. Say a lighter titanium exhaust system. So say lighter titanium exhaust system. New alloy wheels. So lighter titanium exhaust system. New alloy wheels. So lighter titanium exhaust. Lighter titanium exhaust system. So lighter titanium exhaust system. New aluminum or aluminium alloy wheels. So new aluminum alloy wheels. And a stripped out interior. The tires are Pirelli P0 courses. So say Pirelli P0 courses that feature 12 different compounds, and both the suspension and wishbones are made of aeronautical grade aluminum, known as Avionol. It also has a new front bumper with a front splitter and front winglets, deeper side skirts, deeper side skirts and an air diffuser that stretches the entire width. So and a new air diffuser that stretches the entire width. So the entire width. So entire width of the rear bumper with a large rear wing. The car could be ordered with an optional roof scoop. All of the exterior all of the exterior components in the car are used to optimize both downforce and drag. It uses an X-Track 7 speed. So it's an X-Track 7-speed sequential manual. Pagani has stuck with a single clutch gearbox. So Pagani has stuck with a single clutch gearbox because it weighs 40. Pagani is stuck with a single clutch gearbox because it weighs 40% lighter. So because it weighs 40% less, so it's 40% lighter than twin clutch gearboxes. Pagani planned to make 20 units. So 20 units. So Pagani planned to make 20 units. Pagani planned to make 20 units. 20 units of the Huayra BC. So Pagani planned to make 20 units of the Huayra BC, which were all sold out. In reality, in reality, Pagani drastically overproduced the Huayra BC, producing 30 units. So in reality, Pagani drastically overproduced the Huayra BC, producing an extra 10 units. So it's 30 units instead of the 20 units as promised. So the promised 20 units. to the iteration, not iteration, sorry, to the irritation of some owners. So to the irritation of some owners. All right. All right. Next up is Roadster. Say Roadster. Here we go. After 2 years of development, the Roadster version of the Huayra was officially unveiled at the 2017 Geneva Motor Show, or Geneva's Auto Study. Sitting was with the Geneva's Auto Study, which is 2017 Geneva Motor, so 2017 Geneva Motor Show in Latin. The overall, the overall, the overall appearance of the car has changed, with the most obvious being the removable roof. So like the removable rooftop, hence the Roadster name. This part of the car is also its key element. The design of the rear is also different, with new uh, fixed flaps. So fixed flaps that continue with the design. so that continue with that continue with the, so that continue with the design. So that continue with the design. So with the design, and eventually end on the rear lights. The rear engine cover also has a new shape. So the rear engine cover also the rear engine cover the rear engine cover so the rear engine cover also has a new the rear engine cover also has a new shape to adapt to the Roadster form, and now has vents for efficient cooling. The wheels are both unique. So the wheels are both unique and specially constructed constructed for the car. It also has conventional doors instead of the standard gullwing doors of the coupe from the 2011 Huayra, and they're impossible, literally impossible, so impossible, impossible to fit on an open top car while maintaining the low weight. The V, the car utilizes the same 6-liter twin turbo M158 V12 as the coupe, but it now has a total power output. So a total power output of 754 horsepower, so like 20 or like 24 or so more than the standard Huayra. So it now has a total power output of 754 horsepower at 62, so 754 horsepower at 6200 RPM and 1000 newton meters, 700, so 1000 newton meters, 738, round up to like almost 740 pound-feet of torque at 2400, at 20, at 24, at 2400 RPM. All this power is delivered to the rear wheels, via a 7-speed, so 7-speed automatic, so 7-speed automated manual by British engineering company X-Track. So X-Track. So X-Track. So X-Track. The car now uses both a hydraulic, both a hydraulic and electronic activation system. So so the car now uses both a hydraulic and electronic activation system with carbon synchronizers. carbon synchronizers. Bosch, which is a German multinational engineering and technology company headquartered in Gerlingen in Baden-Württemberg, Germany. Ow. So Bosch, so Bosch, Bosch has also contributed, so also contributed, um, in the construction, so construction of, so in the construction of the car, and the car uses their ECU system, so their electronic control unit system. The weight is now 70 kilos, 150, 154, 154, 154. Sorry, the weight is now 70 kilos, 154 pounds lighter, for a total of 1,200. So 1,280 kilos, which is also, so 1,280, so 1,280 kilos, 28, so 2,800 and so 2,820 pounds, making it the first roadster. So the first roadster, lighter than the coupe version. Only 100 will be made. So only 100 will be made. So only 100 will be made. All of which have already been sold. The tire supplier is Pirelli with P. The tire supplier. Ugh, can't even talk. The tire supplier is Pirelli with P0 with P. So the tire supplier is Pirelli with P0 tires. So the tire supplier is Pirelli with P0 tires. So P0 tires. The tires have. So the tires have a white narrow. Say a white narrow outline. So a white narrow outline. Resembling those on an F1 race car, because they would have like some kind of like outlining onto the tires of the F1, so Formula One cars. So resembling those of an F1 of an yeah, resembling those of an resembling those of an F1 race car. Pagani's also used a new material for the roadster called carbon triax, which is a triaxis fiberglass meshed, so like combined with carbon fiber power bands. Pretty cool combination material, I would say. Well, pretty good material combo, I would say. So triaxis fiberglass mesh. So triaxis fiberglass. So triaxis fiberglass meshed with. So meshed with carbon fiber power bands. Pagani states that the car produces 816 kilos, approximately dead on at 1,800 pounds of downforce of 1.8 lateral G-force. This figure is unproven, but if true, Pagani will have set a new record. Okay, next up we got is the Roadster BC. Introduced in July 2019, so like mid 2019 it was, so mid 2019 somewhere around here it was. So July 2019, the Roadster BC, often mistakenly called the Huayra BC Roadster, so Huayra BC Roadster, is the so often mistakenly called the Huayra BC Roadster, is the track oriented version. So the track version so track version of the Roadster. It shares fewer aerodynamic. It shares fewer aerodynamic. So it shares fewer aerodynamic. Few aerodynamic. So it shares few aerodynamic parts as present on the BC, and has a modified so a modified version so a modified version of the 6 liter so 6 liter twin turbocharged V12 rated at so a modified version of the 6 liter twin turbocharged V12 rated at 791 horsepower. Say seven, so 791 horsepower and 1,050 newton meters. So 1,050 newton meters, 774.5 pound-feet of torque. So 1,050 newton meters, 774. So 774. 774. So 774.5 pounds of torque. So 774.5 so 774.5 pound-feet of torque. So 774.5 pound. So 774.5 pound-feet of torque. The seven speed X-Track sequential. So the seven speed. So the seven speed X-Track sequential. So the 7-speed X-Track sequential. The 7-speed X-Track sequential gearbox with a single clutch instead of a dual clutch used on the Roadster is a whopping 35% lighter. So it's 35% lighter than a contemporary dual clutch or twin clutch gearbox. The Roadster BC sits at 1,250 kilos, 2,756 pounds, which is slightly heavier than a coupe, with a dry weight of 1,218 kilos. So 1,218 kilos, 26. So 1,218 kilos. So 1,218 kilos, 2,685 pounds. It's 30 kilos. So 30 kilos. So 30 kilos. 30 kilos. So it's 30 kilos. 66. So 30 kilos. 66. So 30 kilos. 66 pounds lighter. So lighter than the Roadster. Than the standard Roadster's weight, which comes in at 1,280 kilos. So 1,280 kilos. So 1,280 kilos. 28. So 2,822 pounds. The structural skin of the Roadster BC is constructed. So the structural skin of the Roadster BC is constructed of carbon titanium. So carbon titanium HP. So carbon titanium HP. So so HP 62. So HP 62 material to both keep the weight low and make the construction more rigid. So it's not carbon-tanium, it's carbotanium. That's what some people call it. So carbotanium, which is a blended mixture of both carbon fiber and titanium blended in together to form one lightweight strong material called carbotanium. So HP62. So the structural skin of the roadster BC is constructed of carbon fiber. So the structural skin of the structural skin of the roadster BC is constructed of carbo. So the structural skin of the roadster BC is constructed of carbotanium. So carbon titanium, HB62 material. So carbon titanium, so or carbotanium, HB62 material to keep both the weight low and make so to both keep the weight low to both keep weight to both keep weight low and make the construction rigid. The Roadster BCs claim to generate 500 kilos so 500 kilos and 1102 pounds of downforce at 174 miles at 174 miles an hour. At 174 miles an hour. So 174 miles an hour. So 174 miles an hour due to its both its large fixed rear wing and aerodynamic elements. Aerodynamic elements. In addition, in addition to movable active aero elements, the ti- the, ti- the titanium exhaust the titanium exhaust incorporates flaps in the catalytic. So the titanium exhaust incorporates flaps in the catalytic converters to divert exhaust gases over the underfloor. So underfloor elements like an F1 car's blown diffuser. Production of the Roadster BC will be limited to only 40 units. Next up is this one's a bit crazy. We're getting some more crazier versions. So this next one is the Imola version, named after the most dangerous Italian racetrack, Imola, which claimed the life of the which claimed the life of the legendary Brazilian motorsports racing driver Ayrton Senna. So next up is the Imola version. So introduced in February 2020, so the start of the very early 2020s, and the start of when COVID all started. But thank God it's over. No need to worry about that. So introduced in February 2020. So introduced in February 20 introduced in February 2020. The emblem is named after the autodromo so internazionale so autodromo internazionale so internazionale Enzo e Dino Ferrari, the Imola circuit. One of the most dangerous racetracks. So one of the most dangerous racetracks in the world in Italy, which also caused many F1 drivers to be injured. Like for example, um, another Brazilian racing driver, Rubens Barrichello. So Rubens Barrichello. What else? Austrian racing driver. And also claimed the life of another racing driver, The Austrian racing driver Ronald Walter Ratzenberger, born July 4th, 1960, in Salzburg, in Austria, passed away at age 33 on April 30th, 1994, the same year as his Senna passed away, in Bologna in Emilia-Romagna, Italy, which is almost the capital and the largest city of the Emilia-Romagna region in northern Italy. So during Saturday qualifying, Austrian Roland Ratzenberger crashed head-on into a wall at over 190 miles an hour at the Villeneuve corner after his Simtech, which is a simulation technology, which is an engineering consultancy firm and the F1 racing team. After Simtech lost the front wing, dying instantly from a basilar skull fracture, which is a break of a bone in the base of the skull. Symptoms may include bruising behind the ears, around the eyes, or even worse, blood behind the eardrum. A cerebrospinal fluid, so a cerebral, so a cere, a cerebrospinal fluid, a so a CSF leak occurs in about 20%, so 20% of cases, and may result in fluid leaking from either the nose or ear. Meningitis, which is either an acute or a chronic inflammation of the protective membranes covering both the brain and spinal cord, collectively called the meninges, occurs in about 14%. And it occurs in about 14%, 14% of cases. And also, it's the most common symptom. The most common symptoms are fever, intense headache, vomiting, and neck stiffness, and occasionally, photophobia, which is a medical symptom of abnormal intolerance to visual perception of light. Alright, anyways, back to the Huayra with the Ebola version. So, introduced introduced in February 2020. Introduced in February 2020. The Ebola is named after the Autodromo Internazionale Autodromo Internazionale Autodromo Internazionale Enzo E Enzo E Dino Ferrari Dino Ferrari Ebola circuit where it underwent 16,000 kilometers. So 16,000 kilometers. So 16,000 kilometers miles. So 16,000 kilometers, less than 10,000 miles. What? Less than 10,000 miles. So less than 10,000 miles of high speed. So 16,000 kilometers, less than 10,000 miles of high speed testing. Less than 10,000 miles of high speed testing. So high speed testing. It's the most powerful. It's the most powerful street legal. So it's the most powerful street legal variant of the Huayra, using the same twin turbocharged 6-liter Mercedes AMG V12. So same 6-liter twin turbocharged Mercedes AMG V12, tuned to 827 horsepower. That was almost 830 horsepower. If you add an extra 3 horsepower more, it's 830 horsepower in total. If you run out, and approximately Daytona 11 excuse me 1100 newton meters, 811. So 1100 newton meters. So 1100 newton meters. So 1,100 newton meters. Is that 1,100? Is that 1,100 newton meters? 811 pound-feet of torque. So 811. So 811 pound-feet of torque. Weight saving measures. weight saving. weight saving measures. So weight saving measures, such as both a new carbon fiber. So a new carbon fiber blend. So carbon fiber blend. So a carbon fiber blend and a lightweight paint application have reduced the MLS dry weight to 1,246 kilos, which is 2,747 pounds. Not bad. Exterior changes from the standard. So exterior changes from the standard Huayra. So from the exterior changes from the standard Huayra include a large seven section diffuser, large roof scoop. So large roof scoop, shark fin, pretty cool. More pronounced side skirts, and a wide fixed rear wing with an integrated stoplight or integrated brake light. So there's some correction going on. So, oh god, why did it feel like glass breaking almost? Jeez. 6 ambulances were built, five for customers, and one prototype for the man who missed the legend himself, Horacio Pagani. Alright, next up is the Tricolore edition. On December 16th, so 2 days after my 15th birthday, on December 16th, 2020, Pagani introduced the Huayra Tricolore, which was built to celebrate the 60th anniversary of Frese Tricolore, which is an aerobatic demonstration. So an aerobatic demonstration team of the IAF, so the Italian Air Force, based at Rivolto, so Rivolto Air Base. So Rivolto Air Base, province of Udine, spelled UDINE. It was created on the 1st of March, so very early March 1961. So 1st of March 1961. So very early March during the early 60s, so early 1960s, as a permanent group for the training of Air Force pilots. So Air Force pilots in air acrobatics. So air acrobatics. So air acrobatics. So on December 16th, 2020, 2 days after my 15th birthday. I'm sorry, 2 days after my 15th birthday. Pagani introduced the Huayra tricolore. Say Huayra tricolore, which was built to celebrate the 60th anniversary, the 60th anniversary of of Frese Tricolore, Italy's aerobatic team. It uses the same exact engine, so it's a twin turbocharged 6-liter V12 engine. So it uses the same 6-liter twin turbo V12 sourced from Mercedes AMG, which has been tuned to produce 830 horsepower. Pretty good, 830 horsepower. So 830 horsepower and 811 pound-feet of torque, which is 38, so almost 40 horsepower, and so 38 horsepower, right up to 40 horsepower, and 37 pound-feet, so right up to like almost 40 pound-feet, so 40 pound-feet more than both the power and torque produced by the standard Huayra BC engine. It's only available in a roadster form. So roadster form and shares much of the bodywork of the standard of the roadster BC. It's unpainted, so it's not been painted except except for a clear, so clear blue lacquer, and red, white, and green stripes from the front end, so from the nose along the top of the car's surface, to represent the Italian flag. Inside, the tricolore is equipped. So inside, so in the interior, the tricolore is equipped with both white and blue leather seats, with Italian flag stripes. Pretty cool. And the tricolore logo. So the tricolore logo's embroidered into the headrests. The pitot or pitot, I can't pronounce that well, but it's spelled PITOT tube, which measures fluid flow velocity. So fluid flow velocity. So fluid flow velocity. So velocity. Mounted on the front end of the car. A metal, so a metal measuring device that's typically used on planes to measure airspeed is a unique feature of the tricolore. Production's limited. Production's limited to three. Production's limited to three customer units. So to three customer units. As its predecessor, both at and priced. So priced at $6.7 million. So $6.7 million. $6.7 million. 5.5 million euros. Which is a little bit over 5.2 million quid in the UK. And that is all the three different currencies: dollars, euros, quid, or pounds. It includes plus taxes each. So it includes for each taxes. In reality, there will be four. So four Huayra. So four Huayra tricolores. Three customer cars, and one prototype owned by the company itself. It's owned by Pagani. The first two cars, so the first two customer cars have been delivered as of early 2022. One car, so one car went, so one car went to a customer in Stuttgart. Say Stuttgart in Germany. Say Stuttgart in Germany. While another went to a custom. While another went to a customer in Wisconsin in the USA, but delivered through Pagani of Dallas. So presumably that's in Dallas, Texas. Alright, three more versions to go, and I'll end it for now. Next up is the Huayra R version. So the R version of the Huayra. So next up, R. Here we go. So in March 2021, so very early 2021 was. So during the early 2020s, Pagani introduced the Huayra R, a track-only version of the Huayra, and a successor of the Zonda R, which I talked about last year, presumably, or year before. Can't remember, but whatever. See, last year, I forgot. So, in March 2021, Pagani introduced Pagani introduced the Huayra R, a track-only version. So, a track-only version. So a track-only version of the Huayra. So the standard Huayra. So a track-only version of the standard Huayra, and a successor of the Zonda R. The Huayra R uses the Pagani V12-R, or just V12R, a 6-liter naturally aspirated V12 built from the ground up by HWA AG, which is an auto racing team, to produce at 8,250 RPM. So 8,250 RPM, 838 horsepower. Round up is like 840 horsepower, the same amount of power as a Dodge Demon, as well as 750 newton meters, as well as 750 newton meters, 553 pound-feet of torque, between 5,500, so 5,500, so 5,500 to 8,300 RPM, so the 2,800 RPM difference there. So the difference there. So instead of the twin turbo V12 that they use in the regular Huayra, they use a naturally aspirated version, which is more powerful than the twin turbo version. Say 750 newton meters, 553 pound-feet of torque, at between 5,500 to 8,300 RPM. So it's a 2,800 RPM difference there. Almost a 3,000 RPM difference there if you run it up. And a red line at 9,000 RPM. The same as both a 911 GT3 and a GT3 RS. So 8,300. So a red line at 9,000 RPM. It has a 6-speed, so a 6-speed sequential gearbox, newly developed for the car, and various weight saving measures. So weight saving measures have resulted in a lower dry weight. So lower dry weights of 1,050 kilos, 2,315 pounds. Pagani plans a limited 30 30 a limited 30 car unit, so 30 car production, so 30 car production run for the Huayra R, similar to the limited 15 car production run of the track only version of the Zonda, which was the Zonda R. So it's twice the amount of what they did before. So Pagani plans a limited 30 car production run. So production run for the Huayra R. 50% similar to the limited 50% similar to the limited 15 car production run of the track only version of the Zonda, which is the Zonda R. It'll cost around $3.1 million. So $3.1 million. 2.6 so $3.1 million. 2.6 million euros. So $3.1 million. 2.9 so $3.1 million. 2.9 so 2.9 million euros. Yeah, so it'll cost around 2.6 million. It'll cost around $2.6 million in euros. Sorry. So it'll cost around over $2.7 million. 2.6 million euros. It's around $2.6 million. It's a $2.6 million. 2.4 million euros. Around 2 million quid in the UK. Around $3.1 million. So around 3.1 million dollars. 2.9 million. 2.9 million euros. 2.4 million quid plus applicable tax. Plus applicable taxes. Say plus applicable taxes. Sorry it took a while just getting confused with like adding the prices up with the three currencies, like dollars, euros, and pounds as well, or quid, as some people would call it. Anyways, that's taken care of. So next, this one's also gonna have a price as well. Jesus Christ. All right, next up is this is kind of an interesting one. For me, it's kind of a special one. The Kodalunga edition. On June 16th. So on June 16th, 2022. So it's 2 years ago. So yeah, next up is the Kodalunga edition. On June 16th. So on June 16th, 2022. 2 years ago. So 2 years ago, Pagani introduced. The Huayra Kodalunga. So Huayra Kodalunga, a 5-unit limited version, limited version or limited edition of the Huayra, to pay homage to the lines of race cars from the 1960s. So, from the 1960s, like the Porsche 917. Horacio Pagani's favorite car. Price started at $7 million. So time to do that calculation. So $7 million. So $7 million. 6.6 million euros. 5.4, round up to like 5.5 million, 5.5 million quid. So $7 million. Around 7.36 million. So 7.36 million. So $7,360,000. 6.9. So 7.36 million. So 6.9. So $7.36 million. 6.97 million euros. 5.77 million quid plus taxes. With all 5 units being sold before its unveiling. This car was this car was the result. This car was the result of a special. This car was the result of a special project. So, this car was the result of a special. This car was the result of a special project by PGC, Pagani, Pagani, Pagani Gran, Pagani Grandi, Pagani Grandi Complicazioni. Se Pagani Grandi, se Pagani Grandi Complicazioni. No, Complicazioni. complicazioni. There we go. Pagani grandi, Pagani grandi. So, yeah, Pagani. Can't even talk. Pagani grandi, Pagani grandi complicazioni. There we go. Got it correct. The last, but certainly not the very least, is the last version is the Imola Roadster. Say Imola Roadster. on November 23rd. Say on November 23rd, 2023. So last year. So on November 23rd, 2020. On November 23rd, 2023. 7 days before it marked the 10th anniversary of Paul Walker's passing, which will mark 10 years after he passed away on November 30th, 2013, this tragic car accident. So the last version is the Imola Roadster. Then we got 2 more to do, and then we'll be done. So last version is the Imola. Last version is the Imola Roadster, and I'll end it there for now. So let's finish this. So the Imola Roadster. Here we go. On November 23rd, 2023, Pagani introduced the Imola Roadster. So Pagani introduced the Imola Roadster, the convertible version of the Pagani Imola. So of the Pagani Imola. So on November 23rd, November 23rd, 2023. So on November 23rd, 2023, Pagani introduced the Imola Roadster, the convertible version of the Pagani Imola, but inspired by the Huayra R. The Imola Roadster uses the same exact 6 liter twin turbocharged Mercedes AMG V12 to produce 838 horsepower at 5600 RPM. So 5600 RPM, as well as 1100 newton meters. So 1100 newton meters. So 1100 newton meters. So 1100 newton meters. Say 1100 newton meters. So 1100 newton meters. 1100 newton meters. 811 pound-feet. Now the note says it's 553 pound-feet, but that would be 750 newton meters. There is obviously some correction going on. Say as well as 1100 newton meters. Say 1100 newton meters. So 1100 newton meters, 811 pound-feet of torque from between 3600 and 5600 RPM. So it's a 2000 RPM difference there. Last part, and I'll get there for now. Production of the Imola Roadster. So production of the Imola Roadster will be limited to just 8 units only, less than 10 units. By 2 less. If you do 10 minus 2, you get 8. So limited to 8 units only. So 8 units only. Okay, so for my next Huayra video will be about the special edition. So it'll be about the special editions of this card. Alright, so that'll be it for now. I'll be back a little bit later. So if you guys like this video, like the video, subscribe, comment down below what you guys think. Hit the notification bell. Hit the notification bell and hit all, so you're literally going to make brand uploads. Alright, so that'll be it. I'll see you guys a little bit later in the next video. But until then, stay safe, have a great evening, and have a great day tomorrow morning. And I'll see you guys soon in the next video. So, take care, folks. Stay safe out there. And I'll see you guys a little bit later. Peace. Peace. Peace.